Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the NECA Colonel Stars and Stripes from Kick-Ass 2. So yes, here we have Colonel Stars and Stripes. I picked this up well, I guess I didn't really pick it up, but I got it almost a year ago. I remember doing an unboxing of it for the Reddit Christmas exchange or something last year. And I kind of forgot that I had it because I always intended to pick up some of the rest of these and just never did. So I'm reviewing him today. This is the unhooded variant. There are two versions. He's a pretty decent figure. He's around standard NECA quality for nowadays. And he also comes with his dog, Eisenhower. It's a pretty cool thing to pick up if you like the Kick-Ass movies or comics or whatever. Let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpting details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting with the size comparison. Of course, here we have Colonel Stars and Stripes. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. NECA figures are generally 7-inch scale or so they're a bit bigger than a standard 6-inch figure, and of course bigger than 3 3/4-inch figures. Let's get everything else out of here and just look at Colonel Stars and Stripes. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Colonel Stars and Stripes. He has on a pretty standard sort of big camouflage oversuit sort of thing. He's got a belt with some pouches on it and some straps. I don't know if they're meant to hold his bat-like weapon, but that's what I've kind of tended to use them for. He's got a little pouch there on the hip, some little knee pads, and some combat boots, fingerless gloves with American flags on them. And he's got a hood dangling down there in the back of his coat. All in all, really nice detail, great paint job, nothing to complain about really whatsoever as far as appearance goes. Let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Colonel Stars and Stripes looks pretty good. He looks reasonably enough like Jim Carrey does in the movie. He's got the stubble and kind of a weird, smirking, kind of angry expression on his face. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it looks like a kind of expression Jim Carrey would make. He's got his little eyeless bandana thing there, and his hair is sculpted nicely. Everything looks pretty good, nothing to really complain about. Let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Colonel Stars and Stripes is pretty good. He's got a ball peg here in the neck, so that rotates all around, pivots pretty much any direction you really need it to go. Ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back. Elbow rotation and hinge. Rotation and hinge in the wrist. Waist cut. Hips go in and out, forward and back, rotate around there. Double jointed knees. Ball peg in the ankles here, so you can get all kinds of directions out of that. And a little ankle cut there as well. So you can get him into plenty of different poses. Pretty standard kind of NECA articulation for the most part. Now, Colonel Stars and Stripes does come with two accessories, one of which is a dog, so let's go ahead and look at those. Here is Colonel Stars and Stripes bat thing. It's not really a bat, at least it's not shaped like a normal bat. It seems more like an axe handle or something. It's got the Stars and Stripes on it, and it has a little banner on it that says "These colors don't run." Really nice wood grain texture to it. All in all, it's a really nice looking accessory, and looks pretty accurate. And here is Eisenhower, which is a German Shepherd with a little vest on with the camouflage pattern, a little America-style mask. He does have a little bit of articulation. He's got two ball pegs here in the neck, so you can move his head around a little bit, and he's got an opening jaw there, so you can open his mouth if you want to. So, that's a pretty cool little extra bit to have. Now that wraps it up for Colonel Stars and Stripes and all of his accessories, let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, you have your standard NECA-style packaging. KA2 up here at the top, I assume to avoid having Kick-Ass written at the top of things in toy stores. Colonel Stars and Stripes down there at the bottom. On the back, picture of the figure, little description, and the other figures that are available from this wave, which are Armored, Kick-Ass, and Unmasked Hit Girl. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Colonel Stars and Stripes. Alright, that wraps it up for Colonel Stars and Stripes, so until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.